Alana, thank you. Tonight, a homeowner in the Millcreek area trying to figure out what happened to her front yard. She says some trees were cut down without her permission.
Yes, it happened. ABC4's Nate Larson's in Millcreek with the latest this evening. Nate.
Yeah, Glenn and Emily. So we had a post that we were tracking on Nextdoor. So it's a popular app that a lot of homeowners use. And the homeowner, Jane Mehmet, had posted and asked her neighbors, had anyone ordered a tree service to cut down her trees? Because she came out Friday morning last week and realized that someone had made a terrible mistake. They cut down all but one of her trees. There were 5 originally in the front of her yard.
Oh, it was horrible. It broke my heart. I felt like one of my pets had died. I didn't want my trees gone. I love my trees.
Jane woke up Friday morning last week to the realization that all but one of her 5 trees in the front yard were cut down.
I came home really late Thursday night last week and didn't notice that the trees were gone because it was dark. Next morning, my son came over. We were going to buy appliances. And he goes, "Mom, where are your trees?" And I said, "What?" And I went out and the trees were gone.
She's reached out to her close neighbors to see if anyone may have seen who did it.
I'm doing construction on my home right now, and there's always trucks coming and going, so I think they just assumed it was part of my remodel.
We ran into one of Jane's nearby neighbors, Elise, who says she saw some work trucks at the house late last week.
She's got this construction going on, so I just didn't think anything of it.
Her online post has received a lot of attention as well, but so far, no real answers.
So people have been really, really sweet and kind and given me lots of suggestions, good, bad, and indifferent. But I do appreciate all that. It did make me feel like I'm not totally alone.
Jane reached out to the local police department and she said they came out to look at the property. She says they determined it wasn't larceny and it's a civil case. So it's up to her to find out who did it. Jane also shared with me the only lead she has right now is that a Hispanic male who she thinks may be in his 60s came to her door a few weeks back, saying that he was there to remove her trees. He was driving an unmarked black pickup truck. She told the man she didn't want her trees removed and that he had the wrong house.
I would hope that whoever owns the company that would, come forward and talk to me, and I'd like them to replace some of the trees they tore down. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it did, it would be really nice.
All right, now Jane has already reached out to some local landscapers to see what it would cost to replace the trees that were ripped out. And she says that some of the estimates she's gotten back are as much as $6,000 for some of the mature trees that have been removed. And that's a hefty cost she's hoping that whoever removed them could help pay for. Live in Millcreek, Nate Larson, ABC4 News.
All right, we thank you, Nate.